for now, you guys didn't see that, did you? No, me neither.
Shut up! You don't think Ryan is famous?
Cousin Ryan.
You gotta...
Hey, what's up, YouTube friends and family? It's Cousin Ryan, and I've got a 3D printing project that I'm always excited about these. I was going to say that I'm really excited about, but I'm always excited about doing stuff. So, Anthony Liu on Thingiverse has a Stay Puft Marshmallow Man model, and I will link the model down in the description, that I think is supposed to be roughly, I don't know, around this big-ish. And I thought, I want to blow it up as big as I can because it's in several pieces. I'm not smart enough or good enough with the whole 3D modeling thing yet to slice things up, so I was going to make everything as big as I possibly could on my print bed. And what I came up with is 400%. So I'm going to blow this thing up 400%, and I've already done the head and the bib in 2 separate colors. The stripe is also a separate piece. Here we've got his hat that will go in there. I'll have to glue this in. By the way, I've been using Gorilla Super Glue Gel. I really like this stuff. There's other super glues that work well, but so far this hasn't left that weird white fog on. I don't know if you've ever noticed if you've glued things together, especially like darker colored plastics, you'll get like a little haze or a little fog around it. So far this stuff hasn't done that. But anyway, I digress. I've got the arms and hands printed out here and the legs. I did have a little trouble with his blue bib though. Oh, I got the ribbon here as well. I tried it once, and just to save time, I tried to print it this way, but it needed support material, and this would be the side that's like facing up that you would see the most, and I just didn't like, I didn't like what was going on here with this stuff, and then I ended up stopping it part of the way through. You can see it didn't finish. And then I ended up printing it just like this on the bed. So all the support material. No, you know what I did? I'm sorry. I'm telling stories now. No, the truth is I printed this one just like this on the bed, but the bib, you can see there's a little rough edge here. I actually printed it on its end, so there was very little support material right here, and the rest of it printed straight up, and it turned out really, really nice. We'll put his stripe back on. I will glue that on as well. I actually think it's directional, so there we go. Fits better. So the big challenge is, though, blowing the thing up 400%. The largest piece is his body, and that's, I think I could have gone a little bit bigger than 400%, maybe even up to 4, I don't know, something, but 400 was a nice even number to keep track of everything. And let's see, where am I going with this? So I finally got brave enough to print this body at 400% because it was going to take like two days and I think 6 hours, and I just hadn't printed anything. In fact, the mask over here that Slimer's hanging on to right there took, what did that take? 24 hours, I think. I think that was a full day. I don't remember now. But the body's going to take over 2 days, and I just wasn't quite brave enough to pull that off yet. Even though I don't really have to do anything other than hit print, it was still, So I've added a glass bed, which everybody on all the forums say you got to add a glass bed to the Ender 3 Pro, so I've done that. I've actually already started the body printing, so I goofed up. Sometimes I get so into like, okay, I'm going to get this going that I forget to turn the camera on. So we'll go check it out right now, and then once we get it printed out, we will put everything together. Ooh, I'm excited. Okay, quick vid before I go to bed. We just crossed the 50% line, and this is where we're at. It's looking pretty good, so hopefully you can see the screen there. We're at 1 day, 7 hours, and 13 minutes, so we've got that much more time to go. But so far, so good. I am gonna go to bed, and hopefully it still looks this good in the morning. All right, 87%. We're getting close. Starting to take some shape here. So far, everything is looking good. All right, we're getting closer. We're at 95%, and it's still looking pretty good. It's kind of some weird dimpling there, and I don't know. That doesn't look like a problem with the printer. It might just be because we've blown this model up so much larger than you know, its intended use. I don't know. But anyway, everything looks pretty good. Those aren't big deals. Excited to get this thing finished. right, we're at 98%. Super, super close. I feel like even if it messed up at this point, we could still make it work because what's left there will be covered up by his bib. So we're good. I'm excited. Anxious to get it done all the way though. Dang, I was watching the news and missed the finish, but you can see, hopefully you can see there's not too much light over here. 2 days, 2 hours, and 41 minutes, and 1 second. And there you go. So now we got to put this bad boy together. All right, we made it. We made it. Super happy with the way that turned out. I got all the support material broken off. Had a little problem with his crotch right here. It came apart with the support material, but you're not even going to see that. So, let's put the legs on first. Let's see. That looks like the right leg. Oh, they fit in there pretty tight. I like that. So these won't, I'm assuming these won't have to be glued. Make sure you got them facing in the right direction if you ever build this guy. Yeah, those are nice. Look at that. I wonder... Oh yeah, and you can still turn them a little bit. That's good. Trying to make sure he's not leaning backwards too far. The arms... those come in and out pretty easy. But yeah, we might end up gluing those in as well. I'm liking it so far. I'm stoked. This is cool. We got his ribbon in there. And now, I guess for his head. Oh, you know what? There's some slight flashing around the edge of that. So let's. I'm just taking some sanding cloth here, and I'm gonna just kind of sand that down. And I don't want to take it all the way off. It's wedged in there now. Always be careful when you're sanding PLA because it melts at a much lower temperature than a lot of plastics, and you can damage it pretty quick. It'll start to warp and deform. In fact, I'm modifying my ghost trap that I bought at Walmart. I'm 3D printing a pedal for it, and the vector plate that you actually step on, I painted it and left it out in the sun to dry, and when I picked it up, it was like super floppy and like pliable. So, I mean, it's okay now, but I just didn't think about it. It was on one of our hottest days here as well, so I should have known better, but just thought leave it out in the sun so the paint would dry quicker. All right. See how this works here. Man, I don't know. Is that all the way, almost all the way down? Boy, I think that's about it. That's probably as far as it's gonna go. And then we'll have to, oh wait, now let's get this on wrong. There we go. Is that right? And then the hat will have to be glued in there, and it won't dry before we're shutting this video off. But I'm not much of a detailed painter. Obviously, the face needs some extra paint detail, but for now, you guys didn't see that, did you? No, me neither. For now, I'm going to leave it like this, and maybe when I get a little bit braver or one of my friends wants to come over and paint it, we'll give it a go. But anyway, there it is. 3D printed Marshmallow Man at 400% of the actual file size. I'm happy with it. I'm thrilled. This is going to be a cool piece on the shelf. I like it. Anyway, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me while I put this guy together and printed him out and everything. And hope everyone's doing well, and I'll talk to you soon.
You know, say it's cousin Ryan on the Hollywood Boulevard. You know, say he bigger than any superstar. All I was spit is some real dope bar. Some them sweeter than any chocolate bar. Boom!
Hey.